They said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations.
You're here with Elijah and that thing over there. And today we're going to be comparing her XS Max.
Okay, my name is Minnie. I'm the star of the show. No, this is an equality show.
Equality.
Equal show. This is Elijah. He's my co-host, and I'm his co-host. We co-host each other. Okay.
And we are comparing our phones today. She has the XS Max, and I have the XR. Oh, and for the people that like to be so specific, 10R, 10S Max.
Let's start with the obvious things. Size. My phone is bigger.
Yes. That's one thing I do miss.
But only slightly, kind of like how the 7 is to my phone. See? And we can't take our cases off, which is, we've tried.
We have the
very
same
hard.
cases, too.
Yes. And I'm going to tell you about those. I can't pronounce the name. Zizo, really great cases.
Yeah.
And it comes with a screen protector, and it wasn't a lot. So my phone's slightly bigger than his. And
her display is a 6.5 and mine's a 6.1. So, yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then let's start with the colors. So my phone only comes in standard Apple colors.
Mine's come in blue, white, black, yellow, coral, and red.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and then we'll go to the camera. My camera is dual lens like the 7.
And it's a 12 megapixel.
They're both 12 megapixels.
Yes, they're both
It's just
12. Mine is single, hers is double.
Yep, mine is dual lens, which means I'll get it from different angles. It takes a bunch of pictures at once, and one comes out. So
we both have 7 megapixel depth. The obvious, Apple changed them so they all have Face ID.
yeah, neither one of us have a fingerprint as the 7. We both have A12 bionic chips, which means our phones are slightly faster than all the other phones before us. Oh, and my phone can go up to 2 meters deep in water.
Versus mine can only go 1 under, but I don't ever put my phone underwater anyway, so, you know, that won't.
I've been wanting to try it though.
I see people do videos about it, so maybe it wouldn't be, I don't know.
I would not pay for this phone again. Crazy. And of course, the capacity is different. Mine goes up to 512 and his only goes up to 256. It's 64, 256, 512. That's for my phone.
And then for mine is 64, 128, and then 256.
And also the prices differ slightly. I have a 256 gigabyte, so mine was 256 gigabytes, and it was $1,249.
And then mine is 128 gigabytes, and it priced well at $800, I believe.
Yeah. So $400 difference. And we're going to take a picture together, the exact same picture, one on the front and one on the back, both one for each phone, and then we're going to put them on the screen so you guys can decide, even though the cameras are supposed to be the same. My camera has wide angle and telephoto.
And then mine doesn't because, you know, she has the dual cameras versus the single lens.
And mine has 2 times optical zoom. Digital zoom is up to 10 times.
And then my digital zoom is only up to 5 times.
And they both have wide color capture for photos and live photos.
That's good.
Mine has portrait lighting with 5 effects. which are Neutral, Studio, Contour, Stage, and Stage Mono. His has Natural, Studio, and Contour. So the only ones that he doesn't have are Stage and Stage Mono. So as far as recording, everything's the same except for mine has 2 times optical zoom and his has up to 3 times digital zoom, and mine has up to 6 times digital zoom for video.
So they're about a 3 difference.
And the slow-mo video support for mine is a 180 pixel at 112 FPS or 240 FPS. His is the exact same.
From what I'm reading, everything is the same for the front camera. Literally, I don't see. Yeah. Okay. The front camera's the same.
Do y'all want to see? Y'all want to meet our Animojis? Have you made an Animoji?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna make a clip with the Animojis and put it in.
Yeah, it'll be at the end of the video. The next thing we're gonna skip down to, because none of this stuff is very important, because they're mostly the same. Now we're gonna go to power and battery.
Okay, mine is supposed to last up to 1.5 hours longer than the iPhone X.
And then mine lasts up to 1.5 hours longer than the 8 Plus.
And I don't know what they're saying with the battery life, like which one's longer or whatever, because I don't know the battery life of the X and the 8 Plus.
Yeah. But, the talk time for me is 25 hours. And the same for her.
But internet use, his is 15 and mine is only 13.
For video playback, mine is 16. And then hers is 15. But our audio play, they're both 65 hours. So there are some good batteries. They're really good batteries.
But what I am saying is, but the time that you're actually on your phone, his battery will last longer. Because internet and video playback.
Yeah. And as far as that, everything else is the same.
It is pretty much the same except for the storage. So, what do I recommend?
I recommend if you really like a big phone and like literally whatever you decide, like it comes down to what is your preference. Like, for instance, I do recommend her phone, like if you really want a big phone and like, they both have good, battery time, good cameras. If you're into like taking bomb pictures, get the Max because of the dual cameras and it could come out really good.
What am I gonna recommend? I'm gonna recommend the XR, not because the qualities are so different, but because the XR is cheaper.
Yeah, so if you're on a budget, then this would be.
Not only is the XR cheaper, but also it comes in different colors. Not saying that I would go back and get the XR because I need a sturdier phone. But if you are planning or you're trying to choose between these two, I would recommend the XR, especially if you're coming from like 6 or 7 or 8. If you don't have a Plus, I would recommend the XR.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend the X because it's small. It is. It's like
the XS is small
so tiny. But I don't recommend it. But if you're trying to transition into a bigger phone, I would recommend the XR. But if you already have a Plus and you need something like, there
above still,
then I'm going to recommend this phone. But it all just depends on you and how much you're willing to pay for a phone.
Thank you guys for watching. Come back for another video.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And come back and see us again.
They're not coming back.
running off the bench, while I'm coming off the court fully drenched. Nigga from Haterade, get your thirst quenched. Style doing him in this bird, very trench. These birds copy every word, every inch. Gang got the hammer in the ring, hammer in the ring, hammer in the ring.